I need the girls. I need the girls. All right, Michelle, let's go.
Hey, wait. Production, let's leave that. Let's have that be the beginning of the episode. Hey, everybody. You heard our little intro on accident, but this is episode 24 of Survival the Fitted. I'm Ian Pierno. I'm here with Joe Williams. It's just the two of us today. And then you, the listener, the three of us. Unless you're having a listening party, and then like
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You can't just end Joe Williams. This is the part of the show where I insert my new nickname for the week.
Okay.
AKA him. That's my new nickname. Because I'm really him. Just want to throw it out there. Joe Williams. I'm him.
I love you, bro. Like, you're my guy. Our Spotify blend had an 89%, which is so high. But the nicknames have been going downhill ever since 9021 Joe.
No way.
Yeah.
What was that? I'm losing track at this point.
I think you peaked. Like, I think you just made varsity as a freshman. Like, maybe lost your virginity. Like, you just peaked at, like, you peaked.
No. All right. You'll see next week.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Next week. Stay tuned.
Okay. So we're going to talk about a lot of things today. We're going to talk about the sex pants, TikTok fashion, Thanksgiving, courtside NBA stuff. But first, I did a little thing. Remember when people used to say that? I did a thing.
I still say that.
Oh. Is that still cool? I guess we both said it and we're cool. So I did a thing. We were talking about this before we started recording. I got not really a neck tattoo, but like a...
Neck tattoo.
Well, it's like underneath my ear. I'll show for the YouTube people. I got like the phases of the moon, and then I was showing Joe, and he goes, "What'd you say?"
I said you're like locked in, like you're like a creative for life. Like you can't just go work at Target Express line. Like it's over for you.
Right. Like there's I can't get it. I can no longer get a cubicle job.
It's a wrap.
I've just solidified myself as an artist, and I'm really excited for this.
I feel like getting a neck tattoo. I've been wanting a neck tattoo, but
what would you get?
Pain like for a neck tattoo? I don't know what I would get, but it would be something in the similar fashion of you, like behind the ear, probably going down to like whatever.
Just get the Chrome Hearts logo.
Oh, good way to work in the Chrome Hearts for the episode. I like that.
Yeah.
Chrome Hearts.
For our first time listeners,
I don't know what I would get though.
For our first time listeners, Joe brings up Chrome Hearts every single episode.
Maybe I might get one of my best nicknames tattooed on me since I peaked. Maybe Mahalo Papi, perhaps 9021 Joe.
9021 Joe.
Stay tuned. Never know.
Can I be there when you get your neck tattoo?
Sure, why not?
Can I be there because
I'm tattoo so you can be in my presence while I get tattooed?
This is how we even it out. I'll be there because I'm giving you the neck tattoo.
Oh, see, that's not what's gonna happen. A lot of things are gonna happen this year. That's not one of them.
Dude, it was actually so refreshing to see a professional tattoo artist though.
Is this the first time you got like a not real, but professional tattoo?
Nah, I got like 2 on my fingers, but they faded away because the artist was shitty. This guy was like actually a real tattoo artist. But did it hurt? Yes, like a motherfucker. It was terrible.
Really?
Yeah. So like the bony part underneath your ear, I thought that would hurt the most because like finger ones hurt because there's bone. Like the shin is the most painful place I've had a tattoo. And it was like that actually wasn't bad at all. It's when they get to your neck and there's like nothing underneath it, like there's no like real muscles or bones. That hurt like hell.
You never thought to like, hey, maybe I should just use numbing cream before I go in?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're
the
the tattoo expert. You're already getting some removed, so you would know.
Disrespectful. Unnecessary.
Okay.
I'm business out there like that. Do you want to tell the story of how you got your the first tattoo? Because I feel like mine's is pretty legendary while we're on the subject of tattoos.
Yeah, I can tell mine real quick if you want. And then I want to hear yours too. So I had just like had a breakup and I was like, like mental breakdown. And I was like, I'm getting a tattoo tonight. And I hadn't had any before. And I was with my homegirl. And it's like 11 p.m. and we're like calling all these tattoo shops and like, nah, we're closing. We're not taking walk-ins right now. And then there's this one guy who's open 24 hours and we call, he's like, yeah, come through the shop. And we get there and it's like an apartment building on Hollywood Boulevard. And we call the dude. We're like, yo, we think the address is wrong. This is an apartment. And he's like, no. Come in. And he's like this Eastern European dude. And there's opera music playing. And like his apartment's like pretty gross. And like, I don't set a high bar for apartments. But he has like a puppy, birds, and then turtles. And when I say turtles, I don't mean like turtles in a tank. I mean like just turtles just walking around. Anyway, got 2 finger tattoos and it cost me $175. And he's like, is this music okay? And I was like, yeah. And I was nervous. First tattoo. You know how nervous you are when you get your first tattoo. And right as he's about to put the needle in, I'm like, no, bro. We can't listen to this. So he puts on like Dua Lipa. Your turn.
Okay, yeah. My first tattoo was also on Hollywood Boulevard. Coincidence?
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah, I told you the story, but it's a cool story, and they don't know it. So
yeah, no, tell it.
Yeah. So it was around like 2018. I still am in college, but it was like my first year in college. And me and all my friends took this like conference trip from the Bay Area to LA. And this was like the time when like the Black Panther movie came out. So like everybody was tripping on like the Wakanda mark on the inside of the lip, like when you flip your lip and it says Wakanda.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out what to do. It's probably like 2 a.m. at this point. And it's probably like a group of 4 of us. And we tell my friend Abe, we're like, hey, dude, like, what are the odds you go get Wakanda tattooed on the inside of your lip? At this point, none of us have tattoos. So this is a dumb idea. Like, none of us have a single tattoo.
Wait, Joe, I think the context of how you're paying for this tattoo is important.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't our money. The school paid for the tattoos. It was really sick. The school gave us like a card. And we just ran up the card the whole entire weekend that we were there. And at the end, that Monday, we go to school and we go into like the Umoja program, which is like the Black Student Union. And they give us like our bill. Not that we're going to pay for it, but they just like kind of show you what you spent money on. And it's like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, tattoo, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And they're like, dude, what the hell did you do? It was hella funny, dude. It was amazing. But yeah, like my friend ended up just like cowarding out the last minute, and we were like, okay, if you don't get the lip tattoo, we'll just all get like a matching tattoo. And like idiots, we all got like these like tiny crosses on the inside of our wrist that I got covered up like 3 times and am now getting removed. But yeah, that was my story of my first tattoo, which is a matching tattoo. And the only reason we were even in that area was because we were trying to find Michael Jackson's star on the what is it, Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, the Walk of Fame.
And we ended up finding a star that said Joe Williams on it. And we were just all geeking over it, like, oh my God, my name's in the ground. And then we just look up at like 2 a.m. and there's like a tattoo shop right across the street. The only store with like lights in it. It's just like illuminating. Or like,
it's meant to be.
That's where we need to go. And we ended up getting some stupid ass tattoos. That was not a good idea, but made for a good story.
I love tattoo stories. My buddy that I went with last night got a $600 chest piece. I called him and I was like, hey, it was my buddy Austin. And I was like, you want to go get tattoos right now? And he's like, yeah. And I pick him up and like, I start to get my moon. I got 3 tattoos, but I start to get these moon tattoos and he's like doing something with another artist. And I don't really know what it is. And then like halfway, I finished up all 3 of my tattoos. And I walk over to him and he's getting this giant piece that goes from his chest down to his stomach. It's a tornado with like a cow flying around and like houses coming out of it. And like, he looks at me, he's like, Ian, like, I don't remember you picking me up and taking me here. Me agreeing, I don't remember picking out this tattoo. He was like, I was blackout drunk. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I mean, and the tattoo artist is like, what? Because he was crazy. Like so composed. Like he was like, yeah, I'm down to go get some tattoos. He's like, I don't even remember talking to you or you picking me up and bringing me here.
And I was going to say, I seen your story and it just looked hella spontaneous. Like, hey, who's down to get tattooed? Whatever, like a real artist.
And he was my boy that was. I like called him. And he was like, yeah. But apparently he was just super blackout. Anyway, so we leave the tattoo shop and his took like 5 hours. And it's like 1 a.m. And he's like, dude, I'm so upset.
Was it sick though? Like, did it come out good?
No, it looks terrible.
It's like a cow on your stomach. What are you doing?
Well, it's a tornado, like a twister, and like the cow is flying out of the tornado.
That's such a bad idea.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we gotta talk about clothes, right?
Oh yeah, LeagueFits podcast. Time to get to it.
We got to talk about clothes. We got to talk about the most important piece of clothing that's been worn this NBA season, and we've seen it twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we both know what it is on the count of three. One, two, three.
Sex pants.
Sex pants.
What was that delay? Sex pants.
You were the one to that delayed. I was like one. You were like one. I was like two. You were like two. I was like three. You were like three. So I was trying to sync up with you. You want to do it again? Let's just do it again. Ready?
All right, yeah.
One, two, three. Sex pants.
Sex pants. What the fuck was that? That was worse than the first time.
Okay, how about I just count and then we say it together. Ready?
All right, yeah. Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sex pants.
Who wore the sex pants? James Harden wore the sex pants.
James Harden and PJ Tucker have worn the sex pants. And what brand are they from?
Chrome Hearts.
Facts. And these two posts have been like our most liked posts of the season. And I don't think there's ever been a piece of clothing that I've wanted as badly as the sex pants.
Do you know what they retail for?
I checked Grailed. I found $9,000.
That's it?
Yeah, on Grailed. And I'm like not the type of person, because like if an NBA player wears it, I'm like it's already been done. Like I'm not into it. Like I'm not an NBA player. Like I don't try and like, I'm not like, oh shit, like Chris Paul wore this Fear of God hoodie. I need to have it. But the sex pants, I'm like, I've never needed anything so bad in my life.
Sex pants.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with Young Thug at all?
I think so.
Okay.
Should we look into the origin of the sex pants? Young Thug. This is terrible podcasting right now. I'm like Googling.
It's really not though. It's good. It's spontaneous.
All right. Young Thug. Pants. Okay. Custom TOG. So it's inspired by Young Thug.
Okay.
Get how? Is like Young Thug known for sex?
Yeah. Like he just always says that.
Sex?
It's like one of his like, yeah, sex with like exclamation points.
Oh,
all caps.
Sex. Okay, cool.
Sex.
Yeah. Sex. Our next photo shoot we do together, I vote that we find a way to wear the sex pants.
We can reach out to Chrome Hearts because this podcast is so huge and it's such a smash that I'm sure they'll see it. And
well, I mean, if Jankos gave us free jeans, then why wouldn't Chrome Hearts? Yeah,
I don't have an answer for that.
Neither do I. Another thing that I've been seeing, not on LeagueFits, but is your timeline just full of people wearing Yeezy boots?
It's not.
Maybe it's an LA thing, but like everyone I see we're like, where can I get Yeezy boots? Just copped Yeezy boots. And it's a lot. Yeah. So I think Kanye is officially back in first place for the most influential musician alive, right? Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but
who else? Well, it was Travis. It's no longer.
I just feel like it's no longer Travis. I don't know who it is, but I don't think it's Kanye West. I don't think you just like make up a Drake and now all of a sudden you're like back to most influential. But
it has nothing to do with Drake. Drake could not sell Yeezy boots.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't, because everyone likes Drake, but the people that love Kanye love Kanye. Like I like Drake, you like Drake, but like,
are you saying like Kanye West is like an acquired taste?
I'm saying that the people that like Kanye love Kanye. Yeah, he is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Drake could sell these boots in the way that Kanye has.
I disagree.
I don't think people buy a Drake Gap hoodie.
I think they do.
Not in the same numbers. Not in the same numbers.
Well, what is like the numbers looking like?
I mean, it's sold out.
Yeezy Gap.
These Yeezy Gap hoodies are on like Grailed and eBay.
I feel like Drake can do that though, dude.
No, I feel like they're like in store. Like you can like go to the mall and buy it.
Okay, so I was at the OVO store like a couple LA trips ago. Do you think that Kanye would have a Yeezy store that has anything in stock still?
No, I don't think it'd be possible to have a Yeezy store.
Okay, I see what you're saying though.
It'd be like having like a retail Jordan store. Like it just can't exist because everything would be wiped out in one day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's where I'm at with Ye. I've also been seeing them on TikTok. Are you on Fashion Talk at all?
I am on Fashion Talk.
What side of Fashion Talk are you on? Like what do you see?
Janko jeans. I've been put on the Janko jeans hype, and I love seeing people pull 2-liter sodas out of the back pockets of their pants. It's
And
one of my favorite
scooters.
pastimes.
Full
Genuinely, yeah, full razor scooters out the side pockets, whatever you want to do. I'm here for it.
Bro, my like fashion talk that I'm on, I don't know why, but it's all like Brooklyn, like New York kids, and they wear like Carhartt. They're like, yo, like, want to know like the best pants under $50? And they're like, it's this little brand called Dickies.
Oh god.
They're like
Dickies.
pants. They're like the pants you've never had before, but you need. It's like Dickies or Carhartt, and they wear like Dickies with like the ALD New Balances and what else? And then like a sweater, a turtleneck sweater with like a jacket over it and a tote bag. Always the tote bag.
I was waiting for the tote bag.
Always
like,
the tote bag, bro. And I'm like, damn, is this how like everyone dresses? And it's like cool. Like these kids look cool. Like these New York kids, like as we're both Californians at this point. I mean, you're from California, but like I think one thing as a Californian now that I can always admit is New Yorkers are cooler than me. Like,
really?
Yeah. Well, think about it, dude. Like, you've been to New York, right? You're going to New York next month.
Yeah.
Like, I was in a bodega at Fashion Week to like order a bagel, and I was like thinking about which one I want. He's like, "Well, what you want?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, but everyone else in line was like, "Yeah, I want." Like, they didn't even have to look at the menu. They're like, "Yeah, I want a number 3 Sam." And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" Like, New Yorkers are just cool. Like, they just efficient. You know what I mean? So I look at these fashion talk kids, like these Fitum kids, carrying their tote bags. And like, I carry tote bags sometimes, you know? But like, I'm just like, fuck, like, am I not cool?
No, you got it. I think the tote bag just dresses everything up though. Cause I ditched the backpack. I ditched the backpack like week 1 of the semester. Just started using a tote bag, and it makes me feel like a model. Like I'm walking through the studio.
It does make you feel like a model.
And everybody else is like walking with a backpack. I'm like, sir.
I will say backpacks are way more efficient though.
Way more efficient.
Yeah, but tote bags look sick. Like I carried a tote bag all around Fashion Week. But yeah, dude, I'm like, and like, I was like, maybe it's just like this niche part of TikTok I'm on, but like every single person that like fashion kid that pops up on my For You page wears that exact thing.
Yeah. There's a giant market for that look, to be honest.
I mean, it's better than LA. Like if I was on like LA Fashion Talk, you know, it's the trucker hat, vintage tee, mesh shorts, and dunks.
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah. Right.
Trucker hat.
It's better than that.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm about to go to the gym right now, and that's all I see.
Yeah.
It's the gym bros. Oh, that's another side of TikTok. I'm on gym bros, like a gym talk. That's the worst.
I haven't worked out since high school football, so I can't relate.
You played football in high school?
Uh-huh.
That's wild.
Only 1 year. Then I played lacrosse for 4 years.
It's all good. I joined the baseball team for the socks. They gave me like a bunch of cool socks. And
that's fire. I joined the sailing team on accident in college.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't told you this story?
No.
Sorry, this podcast is off the rails. We're just telling stories. I got an underage drinking ticket. Happens to everyone. And I promise this is connected. I was actually buying beers at a gas station with like my fake ID. And an undercover cop in a fucking Vineyard Vines t-shirt pulls up to the car. He's like, "Can I see your ID?" And I was like, "It's fake." And anyway, so you had to like go to this class at NC State, which is where I went to school. You had to like go to this class to like get it expunged. And basically I found out about the sailing team walking to like the class. I went to the wrong class, and I was like, oh shit. I'm in the sailing team meeting, and like 10 minutes later, they're like, all right, we're going to load up and we're going to carpool to the lake and have tryouts. Like 80 people tried out for this team of 30 spots. Like everyone had obviously sailed before, because like you don't fucking try out for sailing team. You had sailed before. I flipped a boat, but I made the team for my enthusiasm and coachability. And we got fire.
What the heck?
I have fire ass NC State sailing socks. I did it for a semester.
That's wild. That's a great story.
Yeah. And like you have like a sailing enthusiasm. Yeah. And you have like a sailing partner, and mine was like this French exchange student, and we'd like practice. Then I'd like go to her house, and she'd make dinner, and dinner would just be like literally a loaf of bread and like butter and like cigarettes. So I was like, damn, this is the best. We dated for like a month and a half, but I couldn't understand anything she said, so it didn't work out.
It's all good. She only dated you for your enthusiasm, your coachability. It's probably.
Probably. I am a very coachable male. You know what I mean? If I find the right woman, I'm very coachable. So yeah, anyways, TikTok fashion. New Yorkers are cool. TikTok fashion is wild, but it's better than LA hypebeast fashion, so I'm okay with it. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's this week. We briefly touched on what to wear to Thanksgiving. You said whatever will cause the most arguments is what you should wear to your Thanksgiving dinner.
At the dinner table. We need havoc at the dinner table.
So what are you going to wear?
Like, I'm probably going to paint all my nails, pull up a denim with like all like just holes in it, something like that.
Yeah.
Just raw. Like my uncle's just like, what is wrong with Joe?
I think some good leather would work
Like,
too.
yeah, I don't really have too much leather in my closet. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I have to.
That's going to be a good look. Is your family, like, are your uncles and shit going to be like, hey, yo, what's up?
No, yeah, they're all from like prison. Like, they don't know what that is. Like, they all have like prison tattoos and shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, you look like somebody will punk and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty funny, but
Wear a GoPro and live stream
whatever.
your Thanksgiving for me.
Yeah, I might have to. Survival of the Fitted Pod. You'll see the live stream of Joe's Thanksgiving dinner on there. So go follow Survival of the Fitted Pod on Instagram today.
But I'm not
Good
going
plug.
home. Yeah, the
Good
plug. I'm not going home for Thanksgiving this year, but I did wake up this morning worried about how my mom is going to react to my fucking neck tattoo when I go back for
Oh,
Christmas. I sent it to my sister.
It's a sick tattoo, at least. It's a
I
sick
know,
tattoo.
but my mom's anyway. So happy Thanksgiving. I'm unsure what I'm gonna wear, but I'm just gonna be like tagging along to like a Friendsgiving. And I think I had one last LeagueFits thought before we wrap up. Is you know how we do like the all LeagueFits teams every year?
Yeah.
And it's obviously the basketball players. Except for the bubble summer, we gave Meg Rapinoe like LeagueFits summer MVP because she was just
Megan Rapinoe.
dressing crazy at all the Sioux Birds games. But I think this year we need to do an all-courtside team.
I'm here for it. I think Corday was just courtside yesterday with
his girl Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka, yeah.
Yeah. So I think like that's something we introduced this year. You're all in on that?
I'm here for it. Zendaya MVP every year.
We got to finesse, like we got to figure out like which game has the cheapest courtside tickets, like Orlando versus
the Kings or something.
Yeah, Orlando versus Sacramento like in April when like the season's lost and like they're playing G Leaguers. Like we need to like get tickets to that game so we can put ourselves on the team.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
I bet.
Let's do it. It's
cool.
on there right now.
Yeah, Pete Davidson's obviously the MVP though, right?
Yeah, Zendaya's totally MVP. I 100% agree with you. There's no doubt about it. No doubt.
Well, y'all, thank you for tapping in this week. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in the United States of America. Happy normal week if you're in Canada. I think some people in Australia listen. Have a dope week. All right.
Even though they're in tomorrow already, but yeah.
All right, peace.
Go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcast. Tell them that intern Joe sent you. Click the follow button. Go follow Survival of the Fitted.